Hi, and welcome to Stamping with Linda, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is my 14th video in my series, Creative Folds. Going to be doing this fun tunnel card, and we are using the Wildflower Metal Bundle. There are 9 bundles in the new catalog. This is one of the top ones that I like. So let's get started. First off, I have a piece of Island Indigo. This measures 5.5 by 8.25, and we're going to bring in our Stampin' Trimmer. We are going to score this at 4 1/8. Next, we are going to take our white piece of cardstock. We have 2 pieces of white cardstock. One measures 5.25 by 8, the other 5 by 7.75. First, we're going to be working with the 5.25 by 8, and we are going to score it at 2 inches, 4 inches, and 6 inches. So we've got our center fold. That is going to be our mountain fold, and then the 2 sides are going to fold up to make valley folds, like so. We've got this going on. We're going to go in with 2 pieces of Designer Series specialty paper. These measure 1 7/8 by 5. And we're just going to put some snail on those. And those will be going on the side flaps of our card, like so. Next, we are going to bring in our Big Shot. We are going to be using the magnetic platform, and I have a piece of that Designer Series specialty paper. I'm going to go in with 2 of my flower collection framettes. I'm going to kind of line them up like so and run that through my Big Shot. The magnetic platform just holds them in place. Always want to remember to use your flattest cutting mat on the bottom. So we're going to punch that out. I'll use that for another card. What we are interested in is this piece here. I'm going to just set our Big Shot back for a minute. I'm going to go in with my adhesive and add some adhesive around that cutout with the Designer Series paper. And I'm going to center that at my center fold, like so. Now press that right down on my card. Again, you can see that I have my center fold there. I'm going to go back in with my Big Shot and take that center flower frameette and line it up. You can try to cut the center out at the same time. I just find it easier to do it in 2 separate steps. I'm going to line those up, run that through the Big Shot. Again, the piece that I'm cutting out of that center, I can use for another card, but now I have that cut out. So my card insert is looking like so. We'll go back to the finished card, and you'll see that the tunnel shows the flowers inside. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into another piece of Whisper White. This measures 3 3/4 by 5, and I don't want to score it completely, but I need to know where the score line is. So I'm just going to pinch it up there so that I kind of have a visual. I'm going to go back in with my Wildflower Meadow stamp set. Using my markers, I'm using Pool Party and coloring those flowers in. When you're coloring on the back of the stamp, it's best to use the side of your marker and rather than your point. Then you won't break down those points of your marker. So coloring all those flowers in. This is a big stamp to color in, but very beautiful. So let's go in here now with a little bit of the Island Indigo. Just going to go into a couple of the centers of those flowers and the buds, making them a little bit darker. I'm also going to be using my Pear Pizzazz marker. We have all the new colors in our 4 color groups with the new markers, and they were in a set of 12. Some of you already had some of the new colors that we added to our color group because they were once in colors and only wanted the brand new markers. Well, until October 31st, you have the opportunity to purchase those new colors separately in the markers. They are $3.50, and you can check out the list at stampingwithlynda.com. So this is the Pear Pizzazz, and I've got that. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of eyeball that center where I want that to be. Line it up like so. Always like to take my background stamps and stamp them face up so that I know exactly where they're going. So I've got my flowers. Now that is going to become my tunnel. So I'm going to go in now and I'm going to score that card completely. Just take my bone folder. And I am going to do my snail on my 2 flaps. I know this needs to be right along there, so I want that raised up a little bit so I can see. So now I've got my tunnel. I'm going to go back in with my Island Indigo. Again, that back cardstock is just a little bit smaller so we can hide I want to just line that up like so. I've already taken a piece of the Pool Party measuring 4 by 5 1/4 and took a piece of Whisper white cardstock. This measures 3 3/4 by 5. I did the same thing, used my markers. I put a little bling on with the rhinestones. I also used on the front part of the card, I don't know if you can see it, the embossing folder that matches this set. Again, when you buy as a bundle, you get it at 15% off. And there I have my tunnel card. Hope you've enjoyed today's Creative Folds, and you join me on Friday for What's Up with Stamp It Up. Have a great day.